Oh my god, it's a phenomenal first start for Piastri. Piastri's in the lead. And Leclerc goes round outside the first corner. Wow, what a start for Piastri and Leclerc. Both Mercedes are swallowed up. We've got Piastri. It's a Ferrari in second. McLaren 1 in third. Mercedes have lost out massively there. Wow, so unpredictable in these starts. Verstappen's had a good start there as well. I like McDonald's, mate. That's so random, but yeah, we have got Piastri from Leclerc, from Norris, from Russell, from Hamilton, from Russell. I believe Gasly's in there and Verstappen's in there too. Wow, so predictable these stats, man. You love to see it. You really do love to see it. Oh, Ocon and Verstappen close there. Into 130R. The cars will be dying here, no doubt. Wow, there was a lot of sparks coming from Hamilton's Ferrari. But yeah, Mercedes lads, 4th and 6th from 1st and 2nd on the grid. They are not great with their starts, aren't they? Let's see how long it takes of the Mercedes to go through the field. Ah, I've jinxed it, because there you go. There's Antonelli up to 5th already. Wow. This is weird seeing McLaren lead a race. We're not used to McLaren leading. Bottas. I bet you Japanese Grand. What has happened with Bottas? What have I missed with Bottas? What, he's lost? He's lost? What? Problems? Is it problems or something? Not sure. He just guessed he's got a problem. The Red Bulls are fighting there, by the way. Hajar and Verstappen. Oh, hello! Is that Verstappen? Yeah. Okay, I thought that was Hajar going past Verstappen. I was about to say. And is that Ocon? Ocon on Hajar now into 130R. Oh, that was tight. Oh. The Red Bulls are fighting, by the way. Hajar comes back at Verstappen, but Verstappen pushes him off. Wow. Leclerc, please win. Well, let's see. Let's see. And there goes Ocon on Hajar there for P10. Is that Russell? Russell up to 3rd now. Here come Mercedes. Bottas got yeah. Yeah, we've settled down a little bit, lads, now, but Mercedes are looking way too quick at the beginning of this race. God damn it, I hate ads. We all do, man. It's all good, you'll survive. Take this in by at last, boys, because I think Mercedes are going to get away later on in this race. Also, if any you need to be aware, most of the grid's on medium tyres as well, so we'll see if it's going to be a one-stop. Oh, I thought Antonelli was going to go for the move into the last corner there on Norris. I think he's going to get him on the straight, though. Antonelli's lining up Norris onto the start-finish straight. I think he'll get him. Let's see. Not much battery for Antonelli, though. There's Russell onto 2nd now. Wow, Mercedes just make it look too easy, man. Piastri still leads, but Russell is up to second now. Piastri is 2 seconds into the lead, so he's trying to get away as much as possible, but I'm not sure how long it's going to last, unfortunately. Yeah, Julian Palmer's just said it looks like 2014 again. I don't remember as well of that. Les went from his hammer time to be a chicken. Yeah, I know. I actually made a video on that a few years ago. I think it went viral as well. Yeah, that was funny. I remember that. Good times. Let's see how quickly Russell's going to catch Piastri here as well. Verstappen is trying to get Lindblad here as well. This is weird seeing Max just fight against like the midfielders, man. The thing is, we're actually getting used to it as well, which is the most concerning thing. Like, we're generally getting used to it. So, a weird time, but as much as I want to see Max fighting at the front, it is definitely weird to see him fighting the midfield cars like the sister Red Bull team and then Alpine. It's so insane to see. 1.5 the gap is between Russell and Piastri, so that's 3/10 I believe Russell took out of Piastri that lap. Antonelli's still stuck behind Norris. Let's see if he's going to get him on the straight though. He's close, but not quite close enough. Not quite close enough. McLaren and Ferrari looking equal so far though. Minus Mercedes, they look the best out the lot as usual, but McLaren and Ferrari do look very close on pace wise, so this could be interesting as the race goes on. Let's see, but so that matter of time I believe until Russell gets to the back on Piastri. But again, starts in 2026, so unpredictable, aren't they? Well, Stroll's about to make good progress, is he? 7/10 behind the new father Verstappen down the inside of Lindblad. That's him up to 8th. Mr. Stroll behind the newly made father on the F1 grid, Fernando Alonso. What's happened? Never mind, what's happened? Has there been a crash? Has he crashed? Never mind. Imagine that. See if you jinx that, like he actually does retire or something. I'll laugh my head off. .1 now the gap. Yeah, that start for Mercedes, man. They're just so slow. The Mercedes are just so slow at the beginning. Ferraris and McLaren just swap them up. And then within 5 laps, bye. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. So we've got Antonelli start. P1, and within a matter of 5 seconds, he's lost 4 places. Or even 5 places. Unbelievable, man. It's such a shame Mercedes are that quick. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, it is a real shame they're so quick, because look how exciting this is. Like, qualifying just doesn't matter at this point, honestly. It's crazy. But yeah, Leclerc actually got the best start of the lot from what I can see. Kinda equal to Piastri, but Leclerc definitely looked to get the best start out of the front runners there at the beginning. I just want Russell to crash someone's side pod. Well, honestly, if we want a good race today, we're probably wanting both Mercedes to go out, but Piastri's still leading by 8/10. But we'll see how long that lasts. Meanwhile, we've got a 3-way fight for P3 there between Leclerc, Norris and Antonelli. Norris is looking quite good though. Norris is hanging on to the back of Leclerc. So, let's see how this one folds. Drive to Survive is a 7 out of 10 for me. I mean, I didn't really watch it this year, to be fair. I haven't actually really watched it since the beginning when it debuted, Drive to Survive. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's great for the new audience and bringing in new fans and that, but I mean, I don't mind it. I don't mind it for the memes, etc., but, you know, it is what it is. People have their opinions. If they like it, they do. But, you know, I mean, I definitely do recommend watching it, but, you know, I don't exactly just feel like it's the best thing in the world for myself, you know. I grew up with F1 like in the 2010s and seeing it, you know, in the Netflix era now and just, you know, this sort of new era for F1. It's a bit different for myself, so maybe I'm just different that way, but yeah, so look at Russell. Russell is very close to the back of Piastri. Now, Antonelli still can't get past Norris, by the way, so he's stuck behind them. Leclerc is holding them up, but Piastri is definitely getting away from Leclerc, so he's gapping the Norris behind us. Hi, and what lap do you think he will overtake Lando Norris? At the moment, I don't know. I thought he would have done it a few laps ago, but not at the moment. Could be any lap at this point. If I was to throw a guess, I'll fire in lap 11, just for a random guess. If you were to give me a guess for Russell, probably within the next few laps. Wow, Lance is actually overtaking Fernando, boys. What's going on? Lance Stroll is overtaking Fernando Alonso. Oh, he's braked into 130R. Oh, it's the kids. It's taking a toll already. What are we going to do, boys? Fernando fans, are we in the mud? Oh, sad times. Lord help us. Oh, here comes Russell into the last corner. Is he going for it? Russell to the lead into the last corner. I wonder if Piastri will get him back at the start-finish straight, though. Let's see. Let's see. Well, Piastri have... Here we go. Russell goes defensive. Piastri's into the slipstream. And Piastri right back into the lead. I think Norris is going for P3 as well here. Can't quite get him. Piastri regains the lead, though. Honestly, if I was Piastri at this point, I'd just back Russell up into this pack. Not gonna. I genuinely, there's nothing to lose because Mercedes are so much quicker, and the thing is, you can sort of harvest a bit more energy here compared to you can sort of harvest a little bit more energy here compared to China. So, you know, just harvest the whole lap and then just deploy it into the main straight. You know, if they're trying to be, you know, if all the and for the teams to try to be tactical and that, like Russell and etc. Because he's so much quicker. Mercedes are so much quicker at this point. And again, I've been a fan since 2018. Yeah, I've been watching F1 since around about 2010, so it's been a good while now, like for myself. But yeah, I've definitely seen the many eras of F1 in my time. But not I'm saying I've seen all the eras because, you know, it was only the 2010s, but, you know, 2010s is classified as old school now, unfortunately. I feel old now when I see people saying they became a fan in 2018, 2019, even during COVID times. But the battle commences for the lead, and Antonelli, wow, I thought he was going to go for the move on Norris at the last corner. It's a three-way fight. Hamilton is not on this fight, which is a shame, because I would like to see Lewis involved in this fight. Antonelli's close to Norris. Piastri regains the lead still from Russell. Antonelli's gaining on Norris. Nah. Leclerc still continues to lead this pack from 3rd, 4th and 5th. Hamilton is 2 seconds behind us, unless he's saving his tyres, Lewis, but he's clearly not got the pace at this time at this point of the race. Let's go overtake with something like Kimi Räikkönen overtaking Reynolds. Yeah. Raikkonen, Fisichella, Suzuka 2005, yeah. I can see what you're on about. Fun fact, Guan Yu was a reserve driver for... Yeah, I know. Crazy the facts that you find out, don't you? I have to say though, I didn't think it would 10 laps in, we still would have a fight for the lead. To be fair, I thought Mercedes would be down the road at this point, but this seems to be the whole thing with the last few races anyway. Like, it's like, I don't know what's going on, but it seems to be that the first half of the race is very exciting, and then the second half, Mercedes just like going to lead and just fly down the road. And apparently it's going to be a one-stop race as well, so not the greatest thing you ever want to hear, but it is what it is. But let's see how long this can last. Piastri seems to be that he's going to keep the lead again as we head to lap 11. He's got a decent gap. And Leclerc seems to be that he's keeping the gap to Norris and Antonelli as well. So, I'm all here for this. Like, very close racing between all the cars. But, you know, I feel like once Russell gets into that lead, it's bye-bye. See you later, boys. Wow, Hadjar is getting a right. Notice on Lindblad there. Wow, that was a very late move. I thought he was going to go for a very late move into turn one. That would have been mental if he'd done that. Liz has no pace, but yeah, I know. I don't know, mind you. He is 1.6 behind Antonelli now. A little bit closer. But like I say, remember he could be saving his tyres. Because Norris, Leclerc and Antonelli are all following very close to each other, so they could be doing their tyres no good there. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So fun and games into the pit stops as well, lads, as well. Unfortunately, you know, Mercedes could do an absolutely mega mind IQ strategy here and undercut Piastri. He's speeding for P1. Yes, sir. Oh, Antonelli's a lot closer to Norris now into 130R. I'm sure he's going to go for it. Yes, he will. Bang goes Antonelli into P4 now. I wonder if Norris can do what Piastri did. No, he won't. He's too far back. He's way too far back. So P4 for Antonelli now then. Fuck, did you know Sebastian Vettel dubbed Cars 3 for the voices? Yes, I did. I was very aware of that. Yeah. I swear Fernando did a voiceover for that. For Cars as well at one point. I know Michael did because he was in Cars 1 and Lewis was in Cars 2 as well. Yeah, what a movie, man. Cars, absolutely legendary movies, man. I grew up with those. I honestly, it's so crazy because the amount of times what family would tell me that how many times I watched those movies was just way too much. Way too much. Like every morning, man. When I was a kid, just constantly playing Cars. And here we are, how many years later, we're watching Cars going around a circuit, nothing's changed. Spanish was Alonso and English was... Yes, I thought so. Yeah, I remember... Oh my god, Hadjar and Lindblad are having some fight here. Yeah, but I remember Vettel, Alonso and Hamilton all doing voiceovers for the Cars movies. Hadjar is on Lindblad here as we head to end of sector 2. Oh, that's tight. My truly and Jack is dropping the facts in the chat here, lads. Fun fact, this is the first race with the 22 car. Yes, it is. It is in fact. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, it is. It's Abu Dhabi 2016. I know, we've finally started the whole grid. Whoa! Lindblad just moved under braking on Hadjar there. That was a very, very late move, but they're having some fight here. Great racing, though. We head to the main straight. Let's see what Hadjar can do, but Lindblad seems to be pulling away. Must be using all his water. Yes, he is. I think F2 has 22 cars. Yeah. Oh, what's happening there? Oh, it's Lawson. Lawson trying to get Hadjar now. Oh, yeah, we actually had 22 cars starting for once. Yeah. It's a miracle, boys. November 27, 26. Yes, I remember that date very well. Fun fact, I was actually a Hamilton fan and I was not happy when Nico won the championship. But looking back at it now, it was what it was. Great racing between the two of them. Great defending from Lewis backing him up into the pack of Vettel and Verstappen, but you know, we all go through phases. We sit here. Yeah. Oh, pardon me. We sit here 10 years later, and I now support Fernando. You know, I supported Fernando for a very long time, along with Sebastian. Sebastian was my number one for a good while. Unfortunately, he retired though, so and his replacement was Fernando. And you know, oh, Antonelli. I thought he was going to go for a very late move on Leclerc, but fun fact, my dad does. Come on. I mean, to be fair, you're very blessed if that was very true, but I think Mick Schumacher would like a word boy. Lawson is falling down. I don't know what's happened to Lawson. I think his transponder is not working properly, because he has fallen all the way down to P22, and the graphic for him, or the data graphic, is just not working at all. Yeah, I think transponder's gone, man. I think transponder's gone for him. I'm sure he'll jump up the order in a minute. In a minute. Honestly, these facts, lads, loving it. These are great facts, by the way. So true as well. Fun fact, my cousin is Lewis Hamilton. Same, by the way. Same. My dad is actually Fernando Alonso. You know. So, there you go. No way, I know. Crazy. Unbelievable. You know what I mean? Like, what a time. My grandfather's actually Charles Leclerc as well, so that's another one for you. Honestly. I just can't. It is 6:30 in the morning in the UK and we're talking about this. Honestly, man. You guys, I love you all so much. You're all so funny. One fact, my grandpa's for stuff. God, honestly, man. In other news, oh, Piastri radio. So Piastri thinks if he holds track position, he can hang on to the lead. Well, we might be back, lads. We might be back. We might have a good race. We might have a race on our hands here. 15 laps in, and Piastri leads by 1.2 seconds. Piastri definitely looking the better of the McLarens at the moment, for sure, on pace-wise. So, come on, Piastri, man. You're our only hope for this race. Fun fact, my stepdad is Daniel Kvyat. Fun fact, my best friend is Daniel Ricciardo. Anything else? Oh, you're grand. What about your brothers and sisters? Oh, I nearly hit Lindblad there. Lindblad's under investigating for moving under braking. Antonelli into 130 hours right up the back of Leclerc, and here he goes. There we go. Antonelli up to third. I wonder if Leclerc will get Antonelli back on the main straight, though. Let's see. Oh! What a snap. Massive snap for Antonelli. And Leclerc is now back on Antonelli. Onto the straight. And back through he goes. Leclerc is now back into P3. And battle resumes. Ferrari, Mercedes, McLaren. Hadjo and Lindblad, by the way, are fighting like crazy. They are having some crazy battle, and it's so good to watch in the bottom left of the screen if any of you are watching this. $1.5 for the lead now. I think we're on, boys. I genuinely think we could have a battle for the lead here. Just a shame there's a bit of a gap between Russell and Leclerc. So pit window for mediums is lap 15 to 21. And that's going to go to the end. If only Leclerc was a little bit closer to Russell, this would be very interesting. A 3-second gap. It's not the biggest gap in the world, but in other news, by the way, Lewis seems to be picking up the pace. He's now closed up to this battle for P3, which now makes it a 4-way fight. No, it's not. I've just jinxed it right on the spot, because a 4-way fight becomes a 3-way fight because Norris has just paid. So McLaren thrown into the undercut territory. Well, actually, he's putting the other cars into the undercut territory. So let's see if McLaren can get this one right. Very early, but we're taking the risk. That's a great stop from them as well. 2.5. Where's he going to come out though? Oh, right behind Ocon. Yeah, he fitted in perfectly between Ocon and Verstappen there. And Lindblad, sorry. Fun fact, man. God, my we've went too far. Well, nice to know you're part of the family, man. I'll see you later in the year. Hopefully we can reunite at Christmas time. That'll be good to see you again. Wow, Norris has caught Ocon already, by the way. And Antonelli's gaining a lot on the clock into 130R. And Leclerc is in. Leclerc's dived into the pits. Let's see if this is what for Norris. Norris is into 130R as Leclerc heads into his pit box now, and he flies past Ocon Norris into the last corner. Is that a quick stop for... Whoa, what a stop for Ferrari. That was quick. Leclerc just came out the pit lane. Norris is across the line. And Leclerc has remained positioned there. But remember, cold tyres for Leclerc in the first sector, so let's see how quickly Norris will close up. But well executed from Ferrari there. Ferrari not messing up their strategy. What is this? This is a rare sight to see. Meanwhile, it's nearly 2 seconds between Piastri and Russell. We might be back, lads. We actually might have a race on our hands here. What is going on? In fact, the race is born. I wouldn't quite say that now. Yeah, Jack sums it up. The race is good. The race is okay. Probably just the fact we've not got Mercedes leading, and the pace of the McLaren actually look decent. Unless Mercedes are just crazily holding back here and waiting for the pit stops and then just unleash their party mode as they once called it. But and Piastri's in. Piastri's in on lap 18, boys. Will Russell stay out? Yes, he does. Russell stays out. So here we go then. All down to strategy. Come on, McLaren. If you want to give us a race, you can't mess this pit stop up. Hard tyres going on to Piastri. Let's see. Oh, that's a very quick stop from McLaren. 2.4. And Piastri comes out behind Verstappen. A little bit of a gap, but he should be fine. But let's see what Mercedes do now. I will say as well, actually. Now, if I remember, the gap between Russell and Piastri was 2 seconds, and the gap between Piastri and Leclerc is 5 seconds. So it's a little bit closer. The gap's going to be a lot closer to Leclerc and Russell when Russell does come into his pit stop. So Mercedes are going to have to watch for that. They might get undercut by Leclerc if they wait a little bit longer than they should. But let's see. I'm sure they'll have everything sorted. But let's see. Let's keep an eye on that. Fun fact, I should be asleep right now. Yes, so should I. So should most of us in the UK, to be fair. But it's okay. It's alright. We're making the most of it, boys. We're making the most of it because we've got 5 weeks to wait until the next race after this. This, yeah. Painful times, man. We don't even have a race in April. What are we going to do? Like, we've got this race today to Japan. And the next race after this is literally the beginning of May. Miami. And it's a sprint weekend as well. And then after Miami, we've got another 3 weeks until Canada. So, literally like 2 races in 2 months. Unbelievable. Russell thinks he's going to lose a lot more race time extending. I did say this a few seconds ago. Leclerc is a threat to Russell at this point. IndyCar Formula E. Yeah. I suppose. I never thought about that. Yeah, we've got... I mean, I don't really watch Formula E, but I do like IndyCar. So, Gibson, man, I'm jealous of you right now. You know, I've only had like 2 hours sleep, so it's a miracle I've even got this much energy. Like, I genuinely can't wait to do these streams when I'm more awake. There's gonna be so much more energy and so much more fun as well, because like I'm just waking up and I'm trying to process everything as we go along. But you know, once we get a full day in and you know, after we get to afternoon time here in the UK and we get live, I'm sure it'll be a lot more fun and a lot more enjoyable for everyone else. A lot more fun for everybody else as well, because not everyone is out their bed at 6 in the morning. So Piastri's going through Verstappen here on the start-finish straight. Can we just talk about the gaps between the leaders and the backmarkers, man? Look at the state of the gap between Russell and Alonso at the back. 74 seconds and 21 laps. My God. That's crazy, man. Well, it's afternoon time here. Yeah, man. 1 AM Eastern for us. Yeah, to be fair, I'd rather watch it at 1 AM than 6 AM here, man. I don't know. These times just hit like crazy. No, will Russell get ahead of Oscar? Well, at the moment, no. He won't. He'll fall behind him for sure. But I think Leclerc's more a threat to Russell at this point. Russell's in anyway. Russell is in, boys. Russell is in. Let's see. So Piastri comes to the final few corners now. Russell pit stop done. Piastri across the line. Maybe a lot closer than I thought. And Piastri is now back into the lead. I think Russell's going to come up behind Verstappen. No. Oh, just. Piastri ahead of Russell. Russell just ahead. Oh, there's a yellow flag. There's a yellow flag. Oh, Oliver Behrman. Where is that about? Behrman's off, boys. Behrman off. Oh, just as Russell pitted. And Antonelli stayed in as a safety car. The luck for George there, by the way. Just as Russell pitted, the safety car came out. So this means Antonelli's got a lead, doesn't he? Whoa, so where is that about? Behrman's went off at turn 14, but there seems to be debris all over the track before even the barriers where the cars went in, where Behrman's went into the barriers. There must be contact on the straight. Oh, George is raging, man. I don't blame him. But you know who else that helps? Lewis. Wow. Antonelli and Lewis's luck. Crazy. That's a shame, man, because I think Mercedes could have this in the bag now with Antonelli. This is a free pit stop. It's a free pit stop, boys. Hamilton's surely going to jump up ahead. Let's see where they are on the map. So, Antonelli for sure is going to be in the lead. And if I'm not mistaken, Lewis could potentially be P2 here. I'm watching the track map. It's going to be close. Antonelli easily into the lead, but now it's all about what Lewis is going to be. Let's see. Pit stop for Lewis now. Pit stop done. Here we go. Coming to the end of the pit lane. Piastri is P2. Russell goes through in P3, I think, just. Will he get it? Oh, that was close between Russell and Hamilton. Hamilton jumps up to P4 though. So the biggest gainer there, Antonelli and Lewis. Norris losing it massively, and so is Leclerc. Oh, Behrman's limping. Boys. Oh, Behrman's limping. Oh, I hope he's all good. Oh, no. I really hope he's okay, man. I really hope he's okay. The doctors are there for Behrman. He's sitting down, boys. I really hope he's okay. Let's pray that he's all good. I'm not sure what's happened, but like I did say, there seemed to be a lot of debris on the track well before the car's impact on the barriers, so I'm guessing there's been contact on the straight, but he must have banged his knees with the barrier impact. We've got a replay now. Let's see what's going to happen. So he's gaining on, I believe, who's this? There's an Alpine here. Oh! That's going to be a big impact! That's a big impact. The camera actually, I think, cut out as the car hit the barriers. So, Colapinto... Oh, that is a hefty impact, man. Wow, that's a huge crash for Behrman. That is some side impact. So, anyone remember Verstappen and Vettel in 2018? When Verstappen moved a lot to the left-hand side, and Vettel went for it and they collided and Vettel spun. Well, Colapinto did the exact same thing, but well before that, right? Well before that. But in fact, the speed Behrman was gaining at was crazy. And then Colapinto has moved, as Behrman's moved, and as the corner angle has, started to straighten out, Behrman has just went onto the grass, and then bang. Yeah, super unlucky for George. Toto's trying to calm George down, but yeah, that was not great. And do you know what's crazy, right? This is the exact thing we spoke about at the beginning of the season. If you ever watched that, you watched any videos before the 2026 season on like how the racing could be and how dangerous it is? Well, there you go. There's your example. We've had our first example of how dangerous these new races can be, especially with the closing speed. Like, that's literally the main thing they spoke about. They were like, imagine a battery dies and then a car just gains a certain point of the track, and there you go. Look what's happened. Ollie's clearly deployed. Ollie's clearly deployed a lot of his battery. Colapinto hasn't. Colapinto's moved. Behrman has moved with him, but because of the way the corner was rotating at the time, he's not moved. Colapinto's moved too much, pretty much. And Behrman's just onto the grass, and he just can't do anything about it, just sliding all the way into the barriers. So yeah, scary to see, man, scary to see, but he's all good. He seems to be good anyway. I hope so. But he was limping, and he did have to sit down, so that's not a good. You don't want to be saying that, boys. But yeah, that's not a great thing to see. But thoughts and prayers for Ollie Behrman, man. Not a great sight to see, but we move. We're under the safety car here, boys. If you're just tuning in, we've just had a big crash for Oliver Behrman. He's into the bars at turn 14. Kimi Antonelli is into the lead with Oscar Piastri in P2, Russell P3, Hamilton P4, Leclerc P5, followed by Norris in P6. We've got Gasly P7, Verstappen P8, Lawson P9, and Bortoletti rounding off the top 10. Antonelli was not in the lead originally. He was sitting in P3, but the safety car came out at the perfect time for him, and he came into the pits, and he is now into the lead. Piastri has been the guy who's been leading most of the race, which is quite crazy to see because I thought Mercedes would get away with this, but McLaren's pace has been looking very good. So I'll be interested to see how the pace of the McLaren will be on the safety car restart and how it will be with just Antonelli in general, if he'll be able to keep up with the Mercedes or not. But a real shame to see, just because, you know, we had a fight in our hands here and Mercedes have got it sort of back in the bag a little bit. But, like, we're not giving up hope yet. We'll see what happens. Toto Wolf. We love Toto, man. I think there's a Cadillac in this mix as well. There's a Cadillac in P2 on the track, but obviously it's not in P2 overall, which is a shame, so I'm sure they'll need to get unlapped in a second. We've got a replay of Behrman's crash again. Let's see. The speed gain is crazy. And then Colapinto moves and then Behrman just goes for it. Oh. That's a sore one, man. No proper on board of the impact of the crash, though. Camera's gone. Camera's definitely gone. George should pass Oscar, so it should be able to for Mercedes. We'll see, but he couldn't get past Piastri in the first half. He couldn't get past Piastri in the first half of the race, so let's see. Should be an interesting safety car restart, but we'll see what happens. Colapinto's angle on F1 TV here. Let's see. Colapinto is... Oh, what the hell? So Colapinto is harvesting, and then he downshifts. And then the speed just... Oh my god, man. These rags. Yeah, this is the thing we spoke about. The dangers in the closing speed if a battery goes or a car's harvested in front. But it is what it is. It is what it is, you know. Yeah. That's a real shame for Behrman, man. But... What if the Halo didn't exist in the... What if the Halo existed in the 50s? The biggest, what would take your job? Alrighty, boy. I'm taking my job, are you now? Yeah. You could get... To be fair, you could... Yeah. I take your job. What if Kimmy didn't win in China? Do you know what, man? Behind you could drop a few ideas for me in the comments below, you know? You know, get the... Oh, what the hell, man? Ollie.Behrman 87... Yo. How are you, Ollie, man? How are you? Are you good after the crash? What you did in the chat, boy? That's hilarious, man. Boys, Ollie Behrman's in the chat. He's, yeah. Ollie's just like... Ollie's crashed, right? And F1 at the Japanese Grand Prix, and he's came right to this chat to say, yo, what a guy. We love Ollie, man. Appreciate the support, Ollie. Even after you taking a big impact like that, that's crazy to show us that much support. Well, if Damon Hill joined McLaren in 1990, I think I've already done that one. I think I have. I'm sure I've already done that. Still under the safety car here, boys. Kind of reminds me of Michael Schumacher crashed in the 99 British Grand Prix. Sort of, yeah. What if Grosjean didn't survive the... I think I've already done that one, but in a different... I've worded it a different way. In fact, we've done 22 parts of that series. So we've done quite a lot. I think four what ifs per video. So, you know, we've done quite a lot now. We're sort of running out of ideas, but, you know, that's why I don't do them as much now, but... No. We move, though. Well, anyone that watches the recreations will be happy to know that there'll definitely be a recreation video on its way in the coming days, especially with that Berman crash. Not sure how I'm going to be able to slide the car that far from where he went off, but I'm sure I'll figure out a way like I always do. So, you know, like I did say, guys, recreations are back full time this season. Anyone that's been a fan of the recreations, they'll be happy to know that. Not race recreations though, unfortunately, now I don't have any time for them, but the crashes for sure are back full time. So I'll be sure to get on with Berman's crash some point in the coming days. And we might even have a second edition of recreating F1 2026 crashes in the F1 game maybe some point this week. If there's any more crashes, that is, because we've got a few to catch up with now. A few from China, and we've got the big crash on Berman there now. But enough of me yapping on about the recreations. It's time to get back to the main thing here, because the safety car is coming into the pits. Kimi Antonelli is weaving his way to 130R. We are ready to go again, boys. We are ready to go again. But I think the main thing we want to see here is, can Piastri stick with Antonelli? Because he held off Russell, and once again he'll be holding off Russell for P2, because Russell's P3 behind him. But let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. Antonelli goes, and he's got a bit of a gap already. What a restart from Antonelli. Crazy restart. In fact, Hamilton's had a good restart on Russell there. Verstappen's had a great restart on Gasly. Hamilton's attacking Russell into turn 1 here, boys. And into turn 1 he goes. Whoa, go on, Lewis, boy. Lewis up to third on the restart there. Whoa, Verstappen is trying to pull a crazy move off Gasly through turn 2 there. Oh, great start from Lewis there up to P3, right on the attack of Russell. So, and Verstappen's trying to get past Gasly again. These crazy defending going on here. 1.6 between Antonelli and Piastri. He's gone. Antonelli's gone, but Ferrari seemed to really fire up their tyres really well here. They did the same in China, I believe. Mercedes couldn't fire up their tyres quite well, but Russell can't. Antonelli can, apparently. But let's see. Hamilton is very close to Piastri here. So is Leclerc. Leclerc is very close to Russell as well. I wonder if Leclerc might get Russell here. That will drop Russell down to P5. Bortoletto and O'Connor fighting into 130R towards the end of the lap. I can see there on the graphic. And I thought Hamilton was lining up a move on Piastri there. Ocon and Bortoletto are really fighting here. Let's keep an eye on that gap between Antonelli and Piastri though, lads, to see if it goes up or not. Because we know Piastri was quick in the early stages of the race. Real shame if Antonelli just runs away with it now, but what can you do? Sometimes you're unlucky, sometimes you don't. We've seen it over the years in F1. It's happened many times for Lewis, happened many times for Verstappen. So Antonelli getting a bit of his luck now. Or that luck, should I say, getting a bit of that luck. It's 3 PM here in Japan. Yes, sir. Well, yeah, it's 3 PM in Japan, yeah, because obviously the race started at 2 PM local time in Japan. Yeah. Must be nice. The Audis are battling. Yeah, I do notice that. I've seen that there. Bortoletto and Hulkenberg. Wow, a twitch for Verstappen into 130R, and he's still battling with Gasly. I think Verstappen will go Gasly onto the main straight here now, though. Let's see. Hajar and Hulkenberg now. Such a random sight to see, like Verstappen battling Gasly, but I sort of like it. I sort of like it. We don't really get to see these drivers going at it, and it's nice to see for a real change. So I'm not complaining. It's a real shame to not see Max at the front, but Australia had luck in China. You had 3 pieces of luck now. Yeah, I know. I'm sure. Like think of Max's luck over the years, and think of Lewis's luck as well. Do you know what I mean? So he'll get his little big spell of luck, and then I'm sure something horribly will go wrong. You know, we could be saying all this, right? Antonelli could have insane luck, and then he could get very unlucky at the end of the season, like lose the championship by something crazy, like an engine problem or just something in general. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see. That's crazy. We're on board with Russell here, and halfway through the straight on the run up to turn 14, he's literally harvesting. The car isn't even going up in speed, man. The whole, like, actually, that whole straight, he was pretty much harvesting. I just hate hearing the F1 cars sound like they're dying, man. The car ahead keeps going off turn 9 and turn 14. Hamilton's reporting that'll be Russell. No, Piastri, sorry. So Piastri apparently is extending track limits. Antonelli's down the road, by the way. 3 seconds. So, bang goes any chance for a race win, unfortunately. What's happening to Lindblad there? Lindblad's falling up and down. I have no idea what's going on there. Transponder issue again, it seems to be. Yeah, transponder is break. Yeah. Locks down, have an issue. Stroll's got an issue. Nice. Well, anybody that watched the last stream will remember I jinxed Fernando's retirement. I swear to God, if I do it again, I'm going to get concerned. But Fernando's still in the race. Any Fernando fans, man? One Aston's done after 31 laps. Can the second one make it to the finish? That would be something, please. I'll take that as a win. Because Aston have just been struggling heavily, man. Come on, Fernando, man. Please make it to the end. Unless the vibrations are crazy, remember. I don't know if they're still struggling with the vibrations. Apparently, the vibrations were gone on Friday, but they came back on Saturday. So, no idea what was going on there, but so far, everything looks good. So, let's see if they can get to the end. But, because I've said that now, I'll probably come into the pits this lap. I hope not. Imagine, by the way. Imagine. This could be a crazy jinx again. Especially because it's the same laps as well. He pitted on lap 33 last time. Yeah, it's all part of the plan, boys. It's all part of the plan. Oh. I'm watching the full F1 race in Japan. Yes. Yes, so nice to see, man. $50G impact for Bearman. What? 50G. Jesus. Wow. Oh, yeah. You feel that one in the morning, that's for sure. Dear oh dear. You don't want to see that. But he's away to the medical and getting checked by the doctors, so I hope he's all good. Lap 33 now, boys, and it seems to have settled down a little bit. Antonelli is gone. 4 seconds down the road. Apart from that, the race for P2 is well and truly on. Piastri versus Hamilton versus Russell versus Leclerc. Norris seems to have fallen back a little bit by a few seconds, so don't know what's going on there. But I will say Antonelli has been looking on form all weekend, looking a lot better than Russell for sure. For sure, the number 1 Mercedes this weekend is Antonelli, so, and he's proven it, especially with the pace at the front. So is Verstappen and Gasly still fighting? They are. Gasly's only 1.8 behind Norris as well. Wow. Keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that one, lads. It's nice to see the racing being very close, though. I will say. It's nice to see the 3 different teams being close for a change over the last few races, you know, because we've been so used to just seeing Ferrari battle and then Mercedes down the road. But we've got 1 Mercedes down the road. But well, it's nice to see McLaren versus Ferrari versus Mercedes again. Not sure when it's going to all kick off, though, because they're just following each other now. We're on lap 35. But I'm sure it will all kick off very soon. We do hit this point in the race where it seems to die down a lot, which seems to be an always I think it happens in F1 races anyway, as we get to the midpoint of the Grand Prix. That's a dive and a half for Hajar, my god. Nearly went to the back of Bortoletto into the final few corners, but no contact luckily. Worst race of the season. We'll see how that one is by the end of the race. Can't really judge that now. Australia was alright. China was obviously carried by the Ferraris, but like I say, we've got 18 laps to go, so we'll be able to give our opinions on that once the race is done. But so far, I think it's been alright. Wouldn't say it's been the best race ever, but definitely been not too bad so far. The only con I would say probably Antonelli, you know, with the luck of the safety car, sort of, you know, ruined the whole thing with Piastri leading the race and that holding off Russell. But we move. It is what it is. Can't do anything about it, unfortunately. Oh, Russell went for Hamilton there. Oh, and Hajar and Bortoletto are fighting to the last corner again. So is Ocon and Lawson. And Lawson's transponder's not working again. What is it with the transponders, man? Hajar's going to go round outside the Bortoletto into first corner. Does he get it? He does. Just, I think. Yes, he does. Up to P10 for Haja there. Lawson's, well, down to, I don't know what's going on, man. You should see the graphics right now. They're going absolutely off the red. I don't even know where anybody is. Haja's been 10th, now he's 11th. I know. Oh, this year's Japanese GP so far better than last year. Yeah, I'd say this year's one's definitely been a lot better than last year's. The only thing I can remember from last year's Japanese Grand Prix was the whole thing of Lando running himself onto the grass, as Max would describe it in the pit stops. Apart from that, I can't even remember anything else happening in that race. So, if I was to look, overall, for sure the 2026 regulations are working. I will say, they are working. And Russell's gaining like crazy on Hamilton into the final corner, but Leclerc is gaining on Russell as well. So, let's see what happens here with Russell and Hamilton. He's gaining. Russell's gaining. Russell's gaining. Hamilton goes defensive. Russell's going to go round outside. No, he's not. He's not. He thought about it. He's keeping him behind though. He's doing everything he needs to do, Lewis, to keep Russell off the podium. Mercedes still quick at this point. Antonelli just down the road, man. Crazy. And I do believe as well, so if Antonelli wins this race and leads the championship, he'll become the youngest F1 driver to lead the World Championship. Bro is beating all the records, man. He just became the youngest pole sitter. And then, you know what I mean? And then he went from the youngest pole sitter, the Chinese Grand Prix, then moved up to second in the all-time list of youngest ever Formula 1 winners. And then bro is about to beat another record, if obviously he does and he wins the Grand Prix, and become the youngest ever. Oh, what happened to Russell? George has got a problem. George has got a problem. What happened there? I don't know what happened there. But Russell was crazy slow as we headed to turn 14. He was so slow there. I don't know what just happened. Was that the super clipping again? What is going on? If that is down to battery, that's a crazy amount of time because he looked so slow. Wow. Oh, but George is coming right back at Leclerc. Oh, George is coming back at Leclerc. He can't get him. He can't get him. I don't know what happened there. We're going to have to see a replay of that. But yeah, Russell down to P5 now. Norris isn't even anywhere anyway. What's happening with Lando, man? 2 seconds behind his pack. Lando's nowhere. Yeah, weird scenario there, but we move. By the way, Stroll was apparently not even classified as out of the race yet. On the graphic, it says he's still in the pits. I don't know what the hell is going on. We're just sitting in the pits for the sake of it, just to make sure he gets classified. That gap with Piastri and Antonelli is crazy, man. It's going up seconds a lap now. We're nearly 7 seconds. You've got a replay of Russell, so what happened? He's got nothing, man. That's not just the energy deployment, man. That's something else, surely. Because I've never seen the car just die like that. You all remember me from the Shanghai stream? I sort of do. Nah, I'm joking, I do. I remember everybody, man. I remember everybody, don't worry. Yes, sir. You know, the more we do this, the more I remember everybody anyway, so... I know. But yeah, nice to see you again, Spike, my guy. Nice to see you in the chat. Not long to go, we've on to lap 39 now. We're halfway through the race into the very final stages of the race now. And we've got Russell P5 with Leclerc P4, Hamilton P3, Piastri P2, and Antonelli in the lead in P1. But yeah, I think even Piastri had even like regained the lead or Antonelli didn't have Antonelli didn't have his safety car. Look, I still think Antonelli would probably go on to win, going by his pace. What I'm seeing so far. Could be in for another Ferrari battle here as well, by the way. It's very close between them. I'm sure Leclerc will be wanting to get his own back on Hamilton from the previous race. But let's see. Let's see. Great to see Gasly beating Eco. Yeah. No way you're 7 laps ahead of me. Wait, what? No way. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe that, man. No way. Why is the stream on lap 33? Wait. Surely not. I don't believe that. What the hell? Bro, the vertical stream is on lap 34. What the hell? What? How? How? Yeah, Ferrari about to battle by the way, but vertical stream is on lap 34. Oh, Leclerc versus Hamilton, boys. Leclerc versus Hamilton. Here comes Hamilton versus Leclerc. Oh, what happened to Hamilton there? Something happened out the back of the car. It was sparks, but it looked like a lot of debris came off the back of his car. What the hell? Oh, the battle resumes, boys. The battle resumes between the two Ferraris. Oh, Russell's going for a move at the first dig now, man. What the hell? Oh, that was an interesting move there. I thought he was going to go for it. That would have been interesting to see how that one turned out. If he did. Big crash incoming. Bro, I cannot believe the vertical stream is so far behind. That's nuts. Oh, Ferraris again. Here we go, boys. The battle resumes. China, we're back. Here we go again. Between the two Ferraris. Yeah, I love to see it. Leclerc's getting on the straight. He's getting a lot on Hamilton to turn one. We're going to go round that side. Oh, he's done it! No, he's not! Yes, he has! No! Oh, and he's done it. What a move from Charles, man. Round outside of Lewis Hamilton to turn one. Wow. The fighting between Ferraris, man. Round the outside. What a move. What a move for Lewis. What a move for Leclerc, sorry. Oh god, the amount of times Ferrari have came very close to collide, man. They've not done it at all yet. I'm sure they will at one point, but it's not happened yet. 10 seconds the gap is between Antonelli and Piastri now, by the way. Wow, the speed here. Oh my god, Russell's going to go round outside of Hamilton. Another move round outside of Hamilton to the first corner. This time it's George Russell up to P4 now. What's going on, man? Lewis is just falling down. Mercedes are coming back. Well, George is anyway. Uh, 10 laps to go, boys. 10 laps to go. Antonelli is flying, man. Antonelli's gone. He's just gone. Where's P5? Let's see. Yeah, he is, man. Norris is starting to catch Lewis now, so he's probably going to be P6 in a minute. Lots of prayers for Berman and Stroll. Yeah, only 2 out. Lads, Fernando's still in the race. He's still in the race. What is going on? No way Aston going to get to the end of the race, right? No way. Yeah, love to see it, by the way. Just love to see it. Guys, I generally can't get over the vertical stream, by the way. Been so far behind. I do apologise. That's crazy, lads. See if you're in the mainstream now, right? Go look at the vertical and see how far it's behind. Honestly, I've not an idea. I don't know if it's down to the bit rate of the vertical stream or something. Maybe it's too high, but according to this, it actually is. Probably need to turn it down, but a bit too late for that. So anyone in the vertical stream, hello. In the mainstream, we're like 10 minutes ahead. What the hell, man? Oh, Lewis had a big lock up into the last corner. Wait, that's been noted? Lewis has been noted for going off. Norris won the position, by the way. Norris has won that position, partly. RIP Fernando's now. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe it's not vibrating. Maybe the car's not vibrating. Losses transponder boys is back. Transponder problems again. Hulkenberg versus Haja into turn 1. Whoa, that was close. Oh, it's still close into turn 2. Whoa, Haja's went wide. Side by side into turn 3 now. Through the Suzuki S's. And Haja still ahead. Albon's in the pits. Not if that's for the pit stop or retiring the car. Russell's closer to Leclerc on the straight. Here we go. I think this is the move for Russell. No, he can't. Still can't get it. Esteban, old goat in the points. Let's, yes, finally making up for the last race. The collision with Colapinto. Oh, cool. Arjun Hulkenberg still going at it, boys. Oh, there's Behrman. Nice. He's nice to see. He's good, man. Nice to see. He's fine. You'll have to see it. I'm glad he's all good. Oh, Norris down outside of Hamilton into the last corner. Lewis down to P6 now, unless you can get him onto the start-finish straight again, which I think he is. He is. Lewis comes right back at Norris. Back up to P5. Gasly's pushing that car to, but it shouldn't. Yeah, it should not be there. That's for sure. Verstappen can't get past. Verstappen has been behind Gasly the whole race, man. Oh, what's happening now? Bottas been lapped again? Jesus. So Lewis is not getting investigated for going through the chicane after that lock-up. Which is fair because I don't see what he done wrong anyway, he just made a mistake, so not really a big problem if you ask me. So lads, do you think Antonelli's got this in the bag? Wow. Oh, Verstappen's got Gasly. He's finally got Gasly. Finally. Unless Gasly gets him back. He did! He did get him back! It's going to be an interesting battle between Leclerc and Russell for the final podium spot in the final few laps. This will be a good advantage for Antonelli here if Russell can't get Leclerc. Especially with Russell being P4 and getting 12 points in the championship and Antonelli securing a 25-point handful of points. Really good to see Antonelli's up to his game, man. Championship fight might generally be on this season the way it's going. It'll be good to see Piastri get a bit of luck as well. Because obviously he's had the DNS for the last few races and he technically hasn't even started a race since December last year, so his first proper race of the season and he gets a podium. Let's see. We're not done yet though. Oh. Apparently Kimi was supposed to be calming down here and he just went and done the fastest lap of the race. Oh my god. Antonelli dominance might bore fans. That'll be the new meme bad the way it's gone. The fact that Verstappen passed Gasly and Gasly got him back is just... I don't know what to say, man. That's crazy. Oh! And Russell's through! At the last corner. Wow, that caught me off guard. I looked away for 1 second. Norris has got Hamilton again, by the way. But I think, will Leclerc get Norris back? Russell back? He's using everything, Leclerc. Here he goes! Whoa! What a move. What a move for Salman. And Lewis goes round outside of Norris. Both Ferraris go back. Both Ferraris go round outside McLaren and a Mercedes into turn 1. Wow. Insane move into the first corner. This is going to go right down to the wire, man. It's going to be right down to the wire. I've just seen Fernando get lapped, boys. He's going to make it to the end. 2 more laps. 2 more laps and we made it to the end. No way. We've got a battle for P3 here, boys. 2 more laps to go. 2 more laps. Oh, yeah, don't even imagine the crash. Well, let's see. I hope they don't. But let's see. How quickly will... Oh, Fernando's going to be in the road to Shao here into 130R. He lets him go. There we go. Leclerc move world champion. Yes, sir. That was incredible, man. Oh, and Norris down the inside of Hamilton. Norris up to P5. Let's see if Hamilton will get him back on the main straight again, though. Let's see. Keep an eye on the background, guys. We need to be watching that. Is he going to do it? He's gaining. He's gaining. Let's see. No. Norris hang on to P5. I think he's got it now. I think Norris has got P5. Hamilton down to P6. The question is now, can Leclerc hold on to P3? 1 more lap to go. So it's coming down to the last laps, boys. Is that Jack Black? The one and only Jack Black is waving the checker flag. You love to see it. Chicken jockey. Oh, boys. I swear to God, man, that was a time. I never got to experience that, but that was a time. Everyone's just chucking stuff into cinema, man. That was so funny. Honestly, anyone like it goes on Instagram on the reels. You ever seen that reel of Jack Black where he's getting interviewed about the Super Mario movie and he's just in the entire Bowser suit? It's the funniest thing you'll ever see. And Russell is going for the overtake at the last corner. He went for it anyway. He never quite made it, but here we go onto the main straight. Let's see what happens now. We're onto the main straight. We'll have enough deployment. Do you know what? I actually think this could come down to the last corner, boys. This is coming down to the last corner because Russell seems to catch Leclerc like crazy on the final straight in Sector 3 into the last corner. That is Mercedes' best spot apparently in the circuit for trying to overtake cars. So let's see. Hang fire, boys. Meanwhile, Antonelli is just casually in the lead by 15 seconds. Back-to-back wins, boys. Back-to-back wins for Antonelli incoming. Piastri's going to get a good start to his season. He's about to get his first podium of the season. And he's about to complete his first race of the season. So you'll love to see it. But here we go, boys. I do think Leclerc's got a big gap to Russell. I don't know if Russell's going to be close enough to Leclerc to get this move. But here we go. Just like China, boys. He's done it again. Kimi Antonelli. The youngest ever World Championship leader. Kimi Antonelli, man. Go on, lad. Go on, lad. Look at Piastri, boys. Big up Piastri in P2 there, man. Look at that. After finally starting a Grand Prix, Piastri is in P2. And Leclerc holds on to P3. 3 different cars on the podium. And we've got Verstappen and Gasly to the last corner here. This is going to be a battle to the end. I don't think he can get him, though. Gasly with the massive defence from Verstappen. Wow. Go on, Gasly, lad. Gasly held off Max. Bro, what is going on? Crazy to see. Gasly held off Max in an Alpine, man. Crazy scenes, crazy scenes. Wow, man. Get in there, Kimi, man. Well done, Kimi, boy. Another win for Kimi. Back-to-back wins. 14 seconds was the winning margin in the end for Kimi. Crazy. Well, more history in the stream today, boys. We've witnessed the youngest ever World Championship leader. And he's done it by a big margin as well, I believe. I'm not sure the exact numbers. I know it's 19 years, but I believe Lewis was the youngest before Kimi at 22 years old. So he's beaten that record by 3 years. Crazy. Championship is on, boys. Championship is on. Big up Piastri though, man. So happy for Piastri to get a good result. McLaren back on the podium. Didn't think I'd see that anytime soon. But we're back. Wow, there you go then, boys. What are we saying it? What are we saying it in the chat? What do we think? What are we rating the race out of 10 then? Like, where are we rating it? I'd give it a solid maybe 6. 6-ish, maybe. But overall, it was a good race to see with overtaking. Overtaking was good for sure. Obviously, Behrman's crash was quite scary, etc. But good race overall, good solid race, I'd say. 2026 regulations definitely working for racing. Not in qualifying. Qualifying is a massive issue. But for racing, yeah, nice to see, man. And it's really nice to see 3 different cars on the podium as well. Mercedes, McLaren, and Ferrari. Crazy. The first teenager to lead the Drivers' Championship in F1 history, man. 19 years and 216 days. Wow. Fair enough, by the way. Fair enough. Go on, Kimmy lad. Like I say, Kimmy dominates Mabel fans. Mabel fans. Wow. Maybe we're not entering the Mercedes here. Maybe we're entering the Kimi Antonelli era. George Russell, man, you have to up your game. Your younger teammate is here to stay, and he's making his point. Game on. Game on, boys. Game on. Well, there you go. Oh, what a pose that was there from Kimmy. Doing the Usain Bolt pose there. That's going to be some camera shot. I hope someone got a nice shot of that. That one will be a classic. You see Damon Hill in the background saying, was that Usain Bolt? I don't know what, something happened with the audio there. You could hear Usain Bolt. Wow. Go on, man. That's insane. But yeah, guys. There we are. Kimi Antonelli, back-to-back wins. I thank you all for watching the stream, guys. It was a good race. I'm glad you all could be here to watch the stream. Like I say, we're done now for these horrendous times for here in the UK. And we'll be back in 5 weeks for Miami. A long 5 weeks. Hopefully in that time, though, we'll get some F1 26 gameplay or F1 26 DLC gameplay. And I'll be hoping to live stream a lot of that, so you don't want to miss that. A lot to look forward to on the channel. We've got, obviously, we have a new video today. We've got a lot more exciting content coming. Look out for that next week. We've got different types of F1 game content coming over the next few weeks. So keep an eye out for that, guys. I'm sure you'll be enjoying that. But don't worry, I've got you covered for the whole month. You know, no F1 in April. We'll be back at the beginning of May. But I've got you guys covered. Much more exciting content coming throughout April. So don't worry, exciting times coming. So we'll all survive, don't worry. We'll all survive. But like I say, guys, I'm glad we can all be here together watching this. We get to witness history, just like we did today. The youngest ever championship leader in F1 history, Kimi Antonelli. Congratulations to him. But yeah, guys, like I say, if you're new, subscribe, because we're going to be here for the entire 2026 season. We're going to be live streaming all the races, hopefully all the qualifyings. Well, we never did qualifying yesterday just because of the timing, and I slept through my alarm, which wasn't great, but obviously we want to make sure we do the races. But like I say, we'll be doing the whole season. I'll be live right here on YouTube, live on Twitch. We've got two streams on YouTube, one vertical, one main. The vertical we seem to have a lot of problems with at the moment because I don't know why it keeps lagging behind, quite far behind. I think it's like 7 laps behind as we speak, but is what it is. But like I say, if you're new, subscribe for more content like this, F1 game content, real life F1 content, and live Formula 1 content. So I hope you've all had a great day. I'll see you very soon. I'll see you all soon, guys, for Miami, when we're actually going to be live streaming at a normal time. I'm going to go get some sleep because I'm running on 1 hour sleep. And yeah, that's that. So see you all soon, guys. See you in May.